Imagine a world cloaked in ice where the biting wind howls across a vast snowy tundra. Now picture this: a band of Neanderthals, their bodies hardened by the unforgiving climate, standing their ground. In their hands, they don't just hold stone-tipped spears. They wield the very essence of survival. But what if their greatest challenge wasn't just the cold, but a creature from a long-lost era? What if the hunter became the hunted, not by a saber-toothed cat, but by the tyrant lizard king itself? The air crackles not just with frost, but with a palpable tension. A group of Neanderthals, clad in thick animal hides, their faces smeared with ochre war paint, form a tight circle. Their breath plumes in the frigid air, mingling with the smoke spiraling from the fire torches they hold aloft. These flames are their beacon of hope, a symbol of their intellect and their defiance against the encroaching darkness. Their knuckles are white as they grip their spears, each one a masterpiece of Paleolithic engineering, chipped and sharpened from flint with painstaking precision. These are not primitive brutes. They are intelligent survivors, masters of their icy domain, who have tracked and brought down mammoths and woolly rhinos. They understand strategy, cooperation, and the grim calculus of life and death. Scattered across the snow-dusted landscape are the colossal remains of their previous hunts, the curved tusks and massive ribs of mammoths, bleached white by the relentless sun and wind. These boneyards are not just graveyards. They are monuments to the Neanderthals' strength and tenacity, a testament to their ability to thrive in a world that would crush lesser beings. The ground is a canvas telling stories of epic struggles, of hunts that lasted for days, of a people who carved a life from the very bones of giants. Each scattered vertebra and shattered femur is a lesson learned, a memory of a hard-won feast that sustained the clan through the long, dark winters. This is their home, their hunting ground, their legacy written in bone and stone. Suddenly, the ground begins to tremble. It starts as a subtle vibration, a tremor felt through the soles of their hide-wrapped feet, but it quickly escalates into a rhythmic, earth-shattering pounding. The sound is unlike anything they have ever known, deeper and more menacing than the roar of a cave bear or the trumpeting of a panicked mammoth. The Neanderthals exchange uneasy glances, their primal instincts screaming that something immense and terrible is approaching. The tribal war cries, which had been simmering in their throats, now erupt into the frozen era defiant. Guttural chorus meant to bolster their own courage and intimidate whatever is coming. It's a symphony of desperation and defiance, the collective voice of a people facing the unknown. Then it appears. Bursting through a stand of snow-laden conifers, a creature of nightmare and legend charges forth. It's a Tyrannosaurus rex, a relic from a bygone age, impossibly resurrected in this glacial world. Its massive head, as large as a boulder, is held high, its maw filled with teeth like sharpened daggers. Each thunderous footfall sends shockwaves through the tundra, kicking up clouds of snow and ice. The beast's roar rips through the air, a deafening blast of predatory fury that silences their war cries and seems to freeze the very air they breathe. Its beady, intelligent eyes, burning with a cold reptilian hunger, lock onto the small band of humans. In its world, it was the apex predator, the undisputed king. In this new, frozen world, it sees only prey. The cinematic realism of the scene is breathtaking and terrifying. The sunlight glints off the T-Rex's scaly hide, a mosaic of earthy browns and grays, perfectly camouflaged against a world that should not be its own. The contrast is stark. The warm, flickering light of the Neanderthals' torches against the cold, implacable fury of the dinosaur. The prehistoric survival atmosphere is thick enough to taste. This is not a battle of equals. It is a clash of epochs, a confrontation between two pinnacles of evolution separated by 65 million years of history. It's the ultimate test of intelligence versus instinct, of fire and stone against tooth and claw. The Neanderthals, who have conquered every challenge their Ice Age world has thrown at them, are now facing a living god of destruction. The leader of the clan, a grizzled veteran with a map of scars on his face, barks a command. His voice is raw, but it cuts through the fear. The Neanderthals don't break. They don't run. They are hunters, and they will face this monster as they have faced all others. With a unified roar, they tighten their formation, presenting a wall of spear points and flickering flames. The fire is their greatest weapon, not for its heat, but for its alien nature. The T-Rex, a creature of a warmer, more verdant world, hesitates for a split second, its ancient brain trying to process the dancing, unnatural light. In that moment of hesitation, the fight for survival begins. Spears are hurled, torches are thrust forward, and the Neanderthals unleash the full force of their courage against a charging behemoth from a lost world. The snow will be stained red, and the fate of humanity's cousins will be decided in a battle that should never have happened.